Hey guys, welcome to my bathroom and to this video. Today I have for you my everyday makeup look. I have just finished it. I just finished recording. I hope that you guys like it. If you do like it, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Also check out my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'm under everything as Jacksdone520. I will put it somewhere on the screen so you can check that out. And this is a little bit of an impromptu video, so I just am here in my bathroom, have my makeup bag in front of me, and thought, why not film a everyday makeup look? I love makeup as much as I love fitness. I just like the idea of playing with color, and you know, when you look good, you feel good, and I'm a firm believer in that, so I hope that you guys like this. I would love to continue to do more makeup stuff, so if you do like it, leave me a comment below, let me know what type of looks you want to see, and without further ado, let's get into the video. I always pin my hair back. I've already curled it, so, and first thing to do is, of course, moisturize. Anything that's left over, I always put it on the tops of my hands, make sure my hands stay nice and smooth. I haven't actually pulled out everything I'm going to use. I'm going to decide as I go. Just a very small amount on my hand, just like that. And this is the kind of thing that you put onto your face, not rub in. And I always have a little towel in case I need to wipe anything extra off. First thing I'm going to do is conceal underneath my eyes and any areas. Blemish right there. And you want your beauty blender to be damp. So that's what I was just doing. I was just wetting it just a little bit. And then you want to just tap. Because if you rub, you're going to remove the makeup. So I just tap to blend. And this could take a little bit of time to get it to actually blend and not see any of the lines or anything. But it's worth it because the coverage is what we want. A powder foundation, I'm using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro in Golden Nude 13. I'm also using a Bare Minerals brush, beautiful finish, and I'm just swirling. And I like to kind of tap in case there's any excess, and then I just work it in. The more you blend, the better it looks. So it's all about blending. It's not really about putting a ton of product onto your face. So it's pretty much all on there. Now we move on to a little bit of contouring. And this is in Golden Tan Face Powder. So I also have an Ulta brush. I've had this brush for a very long time. It has a little bit of an angle. I don't know the number of it because it's already faded, but I just put a little bit on, tap any excess. And the key to putting on bronzer for your cheekbones is you want to put it where the hollow of your cheek is and a little bit above. So you don't want to put it in the area where you have underneath your cheekbones. You want it just almost right on top so that it creates that look. So and just kind of a semi-sharp line, and then you can blend as you go. So I'll leave that one a little bit sharper. Also, you want to not put on too much product. You want to just little by little start to build. Okay, and then I like to always put a little bit here, on both sides. Pretty much anywhere where you want to create depth. So if you look at your face and you think of it as a plane, any areas that should stick out is where you highlight. Any areas that should be pulled back is where you contour. And then I like to put a little bit on the nose, and not too much today because we're just doing a very simple everyday makeup. But if you're going out, you can make it a little bit sharper. So just a little bit on the sides, very lightly, because I don't want an extreme color change. Okay, and then a little bit right in this part right here. Because of my face shape, how I have this, how it goes down and my chin is longer, I like to accentuate that. So I put a little bit right here, blend it very well. And now I'm gonna just go back, blend. It's always easy to add more than to remove. So lightly keep building. Right there, see? And then this is in the color Laughter. Perfect name. Just put a little bit on here, and look at this, just the tiniest amount. I have a MAC brush that I've also had for a long time because they just make really good brushes and they last forever. So I don't know the number of this one, but I just very lightly roll it around in here, tap any excess off, and then I make this type of face so I can see the apples right here. So this is the only area that I add blush. I don't go all the way back. I've already contoured here. So just a light sweep. One of my favorites video. I love it. It's perfect. It's soft enough for every day. You can also build it just like any other one. And then I have a MAC brush also. Number is faded on there for all my brushes. Okay, and then just lightly sweep a little bit of highlight on top of the blush and into the contour bronzer like so. And then I like to put a little bit on my nose like that, just very, very lightly. And then Cupid's bow, slightly going into the chin. So just very, very lightly, just to give a little bit of sparkle as you move. But you don't want to be super shiny like a disco ball. Whole line of them with different colors. This is a very light color. I'm just going to I use it as a primer. So I'm going to grab a little bit, just place it on here like so, just kind of put it on like that. And then I'm going to just take my ring finger and very lightly start to blend it in. I'm pretty fair skinned. I have an olive tone, but I'm very fair skinned, so I have veins that you can see in my eyelids. Especially if I'm really tired and haven't slept, you can see them a little bit more than usual. So I like to put a little bit of primer, especially if I'm not going to be wearing a whole bunch of eyeshadow. So there's that, some nice coverage there. Now, moving on to eyeshadow. So beautiful. So I'm going to put on this just white color, cream color. It's called Chance. And I'm just going to place it on the whole lid. Then I have this Sigma brush in 540, so this is just a blender brush. And I'm going to take a orangey tone that one right there, and this is called Granted. And put some on there, tap off any excess, and then just in the crease, I'm going to just go back and forth just for a little bit of depth. Just like that, a little bit more on the other side. So you don't need much because this, again, eyeshadows build. So with makeup, that's really the most important thing, is you don't want to apply too much. You want to build the color so that you don't have to end up removing any. At least that's how I do it. You know, I'm no makeup professional. I just like it a lot and have played with it for a very long time. It's the C brush, so it's very similar to the very first one I put on, just slightly thinner. These are from Target. They're pretty inexpensive and they're actually very good quality, so I really like these. I'm going to get a little bit of a darker color, this one right here. This is called Boardroom, and I'm just going to tap a little bit, get the excess off, and then what I'm going to do is from where I finished the swoop color, from here at the end, I'm going to just pull down very lightly, because you don't want to pull on the eyelid. Pull down and fill in that corner with some dark color. And see. Fill in the dark corner, and now, because it's a little bit thick there, I'm just going to sweep it inward, just to blend a little bit. There it is. And now I'm going to take that same dark color and trace the bottom lash line with it all the way to the corner. Turn this way so you can see. Now it's going to be darker here, and then I'm going to fade it inward. I like to do this because it just, I feel like it defines the eye nicely. So there it is, that's my eyeshadow right there. Take the same brush that I applied my powder foundation with, and I'm going to just wipe here just to make sure there's no residual eyeshadow. To the eyebrows, I'm using my Brow Zings. I featured this also in a favorite because I love it and I use it pretty much every day. It's got a little brush in here, so I'm going to use this. It's got two different types of brushes. I'm going to use this angled one. The other one is a little bit more rounded, but today I'm going to use this. I'm using first the one that's more cream based. So cream based, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the bottom here to make it go straight into the bottom of the arch. So from here, just a line that way, like so. And then I pull up, because I don't want it to be extremely full on the top part of the beginning of my eyebrow. So then I just fill in very lightly. Again, you can always build, making sure that at the very end that I just make the line thin, because I don't want it to be super thick all the way down. So another thing as I'm filling it in is I'm making sure that even though I don't want it super dark on this beginning part on the top, I do want a defined line at the top of my eyebrow. Now that I've used just the cream based one, I'm going to take the powdered one, and very lightly just go over what I just did. So have eyelash extensions on, but it's towards the end of my eyelash extensions right now. I am actually getting them refilled tomorrow. So I usually do not apply any mascara, but I'm going to just lightly sweep just to make sure I fill in any holes that have come up. I'm using the Superhero mascara from It Cosmetics. I love this. When I didn't have eyelash extensions, this guy made it look like I had eyelash extensions. Okay, so first I'm going to put some on the bottom. I usually do the trick where I go to the root of the eyelash, wiggle it around, get all the eyelashes to kind of move into the brush, and then I pull down and it really just gives a good effect. So that is my look there. Last thing is going to be a setting spray. I just saw this in another YouTuber's favorites. This is a matte finish from NYX Cosmetics, and I love this stuff. I will be featuring it in my favorites at the end of the month for this month. Okay, so you just close your eyes, make sure your mascara is dry, and then you want to keep this about 10 inches away and not squeeze your eyes hard because you want it to settle everywhere. So you spray. And then it feels nice and wet, but when it dries, it creates a very nice matte finish, and it actually stays matte throughout the whole day. So, alright. For my lipstick, I am using an Ulta brand lipstick, and this is $2.25. I believe it's called Buff Beige. So, put it on. It's a very beautiful nude color, very similar to my own lip color. It's kind of the satin finish. And then that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did like it, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and like I mentioned before, make sure to leave me a comment below letting me know if you like this type of look, if you would like to see a going out look or another everyday makeup look with a little bit more eyeshadow, whatever it may be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.